What's going on, people? I am going to apologize because this video, I lost my pen tool, so I'm going to be transcribing with my finger. And so, yeah, it's not going to be the neatest thing, but it's going to be entertaining and you're going to understand what a transformation is. There are several things that I need to go over, so there are several things that I'm going to emphasize in the video. So I need you to pay attention, and if you don't get something, guess what? You can rewind. What? You can't rewind me in real life, but you can rewind me on a video? Did you know that? Oh my gosh. All right, here we go. Transformations. Transformations, these are the different types. If I write it, you write it. That's how that's going to go. There are different types of transformations. And the one we're going to talk about today is a translation. Y'all see what I did with the umbrella? You see how I made that an L? Y'all didn't see that. Haters. All right, so we're going to talk about translations. Translations. All right. So what is a transformation? So the transformation is the overall umbrella, and then underneath this umbrella are reflections, translations, and rotations. So what is a transformation? Okay, if you transform something, you're going to change something, right? That's what the word transform means, to change. All right, but how does this apply to math? A transformation is an operation that moves or changes a figure in some way to produce a new figure. The new figure is called the image. All right, I'm underlining this. I believe I'm underlining this. Okay, I'm underlining this. Underline. It's not going to underline. Oh my gosh, what are you doing? All right, a little technical difficulty. I'm back. So it's an image. So whenever you, the new figure is called an image. So you start off with a pre means before. Before, y'all see this beautiful handwriting? I know it's amazing. Before. So you have a pre-image and then you have an image. Image is after. Whenever you move the image, it receives a prime. This little apostrophe looking thing in math is called a prime. You will be quizzed on this somehow, some way. So I'm going to ask you, what do you call the apostrophe thing up there? Prime. You're going to hear me say this over and over and over again today. For the people that don't know us, the people that just didn't watch the video, those are those people that, those are different people. It's not you. So a transformation is a way we change an image. And today we're going to talk about translations. So translations do what to an image? They slide. So we're going to slide an image. Moves every point. A figure is supposed to in a figure the same distance in the same direction. So y'all, all we're going to be doing is sliding images. That's it. When I tell you this lesson is easy, it's easy. That's all we're doing, sliding images. And when we move the image now becomes a prime. All right, let's get to work. So example 1, triangle ABC has vertices. Vertices are the points. Come on, draw 2. What are you doing? Vertices are the points. So these are the points. Y'all, we're not going to do this today. We're just not. Points. I'm getting frustrated already. So vertices are the points. So what are vertices? Points. So it has vertices A, which is 1, 5. B, 5, 5. C, 4, 3. Sketch ABC and its image after a translation of X, Y. So they're saying subtract 4, subtract 3. So let's break this down because this is new and it looks kind of weird, right? Let's go over this. Yes, I want you to write this down. An ordered pair is made up of X, Y. Because some of y'all need this. You really do in your life. You need this. The X moves left and right. It looks like root. The Y moves up and down. You move this first and then this second. The way I say it, you must walk before you go up or down the elevator. That's the way I do it. So if this point A is 1, 5, 1, I'm actually going to highlight this so y'all can see what we're doing. 1, 5, that means I must walk over 1 and then I go up 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's that point, 1, 5. And then the next point is 5, 5. That means I walk over 5 and I go up 5, 5, 5. And then the next point is, you don't have to do this. I should have told y'all don't have to do this because it's going to be sloppy on your paper. And then the next point is 4, 3. I walk over to the right 4, and I go up 3, and that's my point. That's how we have this triangle. So what this is saying, it is saying subtract 4 from every x and subtract 3 from every y. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. Now, for those of you all that have trouble with integers and subtracting, I'm going to tell you that I don't have time to go over this. I'm going to do a quick lesson and I'm going to move on. I'm telling you now. So for every x, I'm going to subtract 4. That's what it says to do right here. For every y, subtract 3. So if I do my math, 1 minus 4 is negative 3. And then 5 minus 3, I put equal sign. I'm just going to turn it to a big subtraction sign. 5 minus 3 is 2. Okay, so that's how we get negative 3, 2. We take 4 away from x, 3 away from y. So again, 4 away from x, 5 minus 4 is 1. 5 minus 3 is 2. Okay, 4 minus 4 is 0, and then 3 minus 3 is 0. So these are my new points. So A now becomes A prime, because when we move it, it becomes prime. B now becomes B prime, and C now becomes C prime. So negative 3, 2. So let's map that. You don't have to do this. I'm going to do this on my own. You just watch. Negative 3, 2. If I start at the origin, I forgot to say that last time. Start at the origin, negative 3, go back 3, up 2. That's A prime. 1, 2. Start at the origin, go over 1, and then right 2. That's B prime. And then 0, 0 is at the origin. It's right there, y'all. So this is basic math, and that's how you do this. Now watch this. This is something I'm throwing in there to make this make even more sense. So notice if I subtract 4 from the x and I go, for the x, I go left and right. Where did I go? Subtracting 4 moved A to the left how many times? 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, will you look at there? It moved A to the left 4 times, and then subtracting 3, that means up or down. Well, if I'm subtracting, I'm going down. It moved A 3 down. And notice that's where I ended up at. Y'all, this is going to be baby stuff. I promise you. I promise you. I'm changing colors so y'all can see that. Let me just undo those colors. Come on, undo. There we go. All right. Let me undo that there. All right, so again, subtracting 4 moves A to the left 4, and subtracting 3 moves A down 3. There's my A prime. Subtracting 4 moves B to the left 4, and then subtracting 3 from the Y moved B down 3. There we go. Subtracting 4 moved C to the left 4, and then subtracting 3 from the Y moved it down 3. That's how I got the points. And that's what we're going to be doing today. And you may be confused right now, but you will not be confused in the next couple of minutes. All right, so let's look at the next problem. I'm going to scroll down and look at the next problem that's going up. So it says draw the image triangle ABC. It's already been drawn for us after a translation 2 units to the right and 4 units down. So I'm going to take A and go 2 to the right, and I'm going to take A and go 4 down. 2 to the right, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that 4? 1, 2, 3, 4 down. And I'm going to give it a new point. The new point will be not A. God, that's ugly. It's going to be A prime. All right, so that's A prime. I'm going to take B. I am going 2 to the right and 4 down. 1, 2 to the right, and then 4 down. 1, 2, 3, 4. That new point is going to be B prime, because I moved it. Anytime we move something, it becomes a prime. We are transforming. How are we transforming? Through a translations. What do translations do? Translation, yep, you write this down, means to do what? Slide. That's all we're doing. Slide. That's all we're doing. And then we're going to take C. C is going to the right, and then 4 down. 1, 2, 3, 4. And this becomes C prime. Why is it C prime? Because I moved it. So now, did I go to do? Y'all, my points is off. I was about to say this triangle is a little different than this one. Somehow it moved or something. I don't know what happened. But yeah, this point's supposed to be right here, because that's C right here. I went from the letter C. Look at me, Lord have mercy. All right, so 2 to the right, and then 4 down would have been right here. So now we draw the triangle. If you made a mistake like I did, clearly follow me. Not paying attention, then just delete that little point right there. All right. Notice the triangle did not change shape. It did not change size. It's the same triangle because all we did was slide the triangle. All right, the next one says draw an image, triangle ABC, after a translation of 2 units left and 5 units down. Y'all, baby stuff, baby stuff, baby stuff. I'm going to pick a new color. Let's go with green. All right, so where are we going? 2 to the left and 5 down. So A is going 2 to the left, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is that 5? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, I can't count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is 5 right here, Mr. O'Neal. It's hard to see with this daggone finger pointing in the way. Put this off. That's 5 right there. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, and we put a dot. This is a what? Prime. And then B is going 2 to the right. Y'all, this is going back and forth with this highlighter. This is the last highlighter. I'm done with this highlighter. 2 to the left, sorry, 2 to the left, and then 5 down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is there. And keep hitting design instead of draw. And that's going to be B prime. And then C is going 2 to the left and 5 down. 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we have C prime. So what did we do? We just moved the triangle 2 to the left and 5 down. Did the triangle get larger? No. Did it get smaller? No. Did it change? Well, that's about get larger or smaller. It kept the same shape. All we did was slide it. That's all we did. That's all we're going to do. All right, so let's look at, I don't know what I just pressed. Okay, great. Let's look at one more. So I think after this, it'll be too much for y'all to process. Yeah, I don't want to do this with y'all up here. So we're going to go to the homework. So I'm going to skip this, and I'm going to go over this tomorrow some kind of way. And the homework kind of covers it anyway. So I'm already 13 minutes in. I'm already lost some of y'all regardless. So let's go to the homework. Did I pull the homework up? I hope I did. I think I did. Yes, I did. All right, translation practice. So this is your homework. What I do not finish, you're going to finish. So I'm going to do one problem, then you're going to do the other one for homework. All right, you can watch this if you want to. If you want to cut off the video and be like, I'm done, I got this, Mr. O'Neal, I don't need your help anymore, then whatever. All right, so for number 1, it says translate 1 unit left. So we're going to take every point and move it 1 to the left. Some of these I'm not going to do because it's just a, just a waste. I mean, well, pretty much. It's not going to spend forever finding dots. All right, I need to blow this up. Give me 1 second because y'all know my dots are amazing, but they need to be more amazing when I blow this up. All right, there we go. There it is. All right, so 1 to the left, that means that becomes X prime. G goes to the left 1, you become G prime. Q goes to the left 1, you become Q prime. U goes to the left 1, you become U prime. And is that everybody? X, G, yep. And then, wow, that dot is ugly. Oh, man. Okay, so we have this to this to this to this. Translation, done, son. All right, so guess what you're going to do? The 1 to the right. 1 unit to the right, 2 down. Every point. We move every point. That's what a translation does. It moves every point. All right, let's look at the next one. So that number 2 is homework. We're going to do all the odd. Translate 5 units up, and that's it. Well, first of all, we have to know how to graph the points. So let me start at the origin. I'm just going to put a highlighter on the origin and be done with this highlighter. That's the origin. And so I need to graph the points. So I am going -3, -4. That means XY. I want to see this on your paper. XY. This is going left and right. And then we go up or down. Let me put the slash for or. Up or down. We go left, right first. So -3 means I go to the left 3. -3. We don't put a dot. And then we go down 4. Dang, I don't have enough room. Let me slide this down some. All right. Draw, Mr. O'Neil. Draw. The thing is called draw. -3, that means I'm going over here. 1, 2, 3. I don't want you to put these dots. I'm just showing you where I'm going. And then down -4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Dot right here. And what do we name this? U. That's what we name it. U. You are amazing. You see what I did there? Some of y'all didn't get it. You know, you're just a little different. All right. -1, -1. Go to the left 1 and then go down 1. Y'all see that? That is my M. And then L is -2, -5. That means I go to the left 2, and then I go down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this is my L. So now I connect the points. Connect, connect, and connect. Connect you right there. So what do they want me to do? They want me to take every point and move it 5 units up. That's what they want me to do. So guess what I'm about to do? Move it 5 units up. So you just go up 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and now you become U prime. M, you go up 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and now you become M prime. And then L, you go up 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you become L, you already know, prime. And that's all I do. I move them up. Mathematically, I'm going to throw this in here. Ooh, some of y'all like, oh my God, this video is so long. It is, because I'll be teaching this, but I can't because I'm not here, because I'm out here learning about equity and, you know, all this other stuff. But whatever. Yeah, so if I go 5 up, that means I'm moving on the Y. So basically, I'm just adding 5 to every Y. And watch this magic, y'all. If I do that, the new order pair would be -3. Ooh, this is going to be messy. -3, 1. Just put that right there. New order pair would be -1, 4, because -1 plus 5 is 4. And then this new order pair would be -2, 0. Now watch what the order pairs are. -3, 1. That means go to the left 3, go up 1. That's U prime. -1, 4. Go to the left 1 and go up 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's M prime. And then -2, -5. I add 0. Sorry, I add 5 and I get 0. -2, 0. That's, what's this? L prime. So there it is. That's what we're doing. That's all we're doing. That is it. This lesson is easy. It's easy. It's easy. It's easy. I already said it like 4 times. It's easy. Play any games. All right, now that's why I did that, because I'm setting you up for success on this problem right here. Translation: 2 units left and 1 unit down. So if that is the case, Mr. O'Neil, that means that my original XY, I am saying 2 units to the left. So if I have, write this down, y'all. If I have XY here, if I go left and then down, am I going to be adding or subtracting? Hopefully you said subtracting. Okay, so I'm going to be subtracting there. If I go down on my y, up or down, if I go down, am I going to be adding or subtracting? Hopefully you said subtracting. So guess what I'm going to do? For every x, I'm going to subtract 2. That looks like a underscore. Let me just get this thing together real quick to let y'all know this is not an underscore. This is actually a subtraction sign that lost its way. Get your life together. There you go. And then for every y, I'm subtracting 1. Now, the hardest thing for some of y'all is that they have these negatives. Lord have mercy. And y'all just don't these negatives, gosh. Oh. But all right, so I am saying 0 minus 2. I don't know a neat way to write this down. But hey, guess what I'm going to do? If you have a lot of room under here, then guess what? I'm going to write underneath. So if you want to erase this and slide it down, do that. Because that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to say subtract 2 from you, and then subtract 1 from you, subtract 2 from you, subtract 1 from you, subtract 2 from you, subtract 1 from you, subtract 2 from you, subtract 1 from you. And what does this look like? 0 minus 2, this is q prime. Remember, I'm moving it, is negative 2. Negative 1, you don't have to write this down. Negative 1 minus 1. This, I know some of y'all just need this quick lesson, and I'm done. This is a negative family member, and this is another negative family member on a number line. You don't have to write this down. On a number line, if I start at 0, and I go back 1, and I go back 1 more, I am at negative 2. Same thing with family members. If this is a negative family member and you join another negative family member, you can't end up with 0. Those negatives will make a larger negative. All right, I'm gonna talk more about it when we get there. All right, so this answer is going to be a negative 2. Come on, 2. Oh, 2's hating. All right, subtract negative 2. Same thing over here. Negative 2 minus 2 is not 0. It's negative 4. So this is going to be negative 4. 2 minus 1. I know y'all know that's 1. Ooh, I forgot my d prime. That's d prime. V prime. 2 minus 2, that's 0. 4 minus 1, that's 3. And then I ran out of room for j prime. And 3 minus 2 is 1. 0 minus 1 is negative 1. All right. Those are my answers, people. We're going to do one more together. And because I know we need room for this one, so this says translate 4 units to the left and 4 units up. All right, my XY. If I go, come on, man, get these. This is looking crazy. If I go left, I am going to do what with my X? Subtract. If I go, there you go. Oh gosh, this is acting weird. If I go up, I'm going to add. All right, so subtract, and then I'm going to add. So for every, I gotta slide down. Let me do this first. For every 4 units left and 4 units up. So this means my normal XY, come on, man, stop playing games with me. Just stop. Oh, I gotta put the draw with the touch. Okay, my normal XY now becomes subtract. Y'all, I'm making that mistake. I need some room here. Let me erase. That's not the eraser. Let me erase. I need some room. I need some room. So I know I'm going to go up there and do that math. So my normal XY now becomes subtract how many from your X's? 4. And then do what to your Y's? Add 4. All right. So watch this magic. Watch this magic. So subtract 4, add 4. Subtract 4, add 4. That 4 is ugly. Subtract 4, add 4. Okay, so let's get a new point. So J prime. If I subtract 4, families, negative 1 minus 4 is not 3. This is a negative family member. There are 4 more family members that are negative to join. We get negative 5. This is negative 5. Negative 2 plus 4 is basically the same thing as 4 minus 2, which is 2. A prime. Negative 1 minus 4, same thing over here, y'all. We know it's negative 5. 0 plus 4 is 4. and then n prime. 3 minus 4 is -1. Positive family, negative family, more negatives than there are positives, -1. And then -3 plus 4 is pretty much the opposite, is going to give you a +1. So what I'm asking you to do, that's 25 minutes worth of a video that if you don't understand, I expect to get an email, a message, something saying, I don't get it, Mr. O'Neal. And then I'm going to just tell you, watch the video again. I'm very detailed. So the only thing that you need to do now, because I realize this took longer than I expected, you're just doing the right side. I gave y'all all those notes on the left. You're just doing the right. And you're following the steps from the left. That is all you're doing. I do not want you to do the back. You're not doing the back. You're doing the left side of the front. You want to do the back? Go ahead with your bad self. You're going to have to do it anyway, sooner or later. But that's all you're doing. That is it. I am done with the video. It's been great. I'm so glad you watched my video. It's been another, hold up, I got to get my check right. You know what I'm saying? Because I work hard. I work hard out here. All right, it's been another Mr. O'Neal Beast Mode production. So I'm signing off as I normally do. All right, I'm out.